Tonight's kitchen staff, they were busy tonight, they were crazy tonight. A round of applause for the kitchen staff.
The SWO Uprising Championship!
Well, the Uprising Championship is on the line here in our main event, and I'm being joined in the commentary position by none other than the almighty Reverend Ace Dallas.
You know, Keith, I don't really need an introduction, but I appreciate you taking the time to do so. But next time, make it a little more grand for the almighty Reverend.
I'll keep that in mind. Merrick Miami making his way to the ring and making friends as always.
Listen, I've teamed with Merrick Miami multiple times, up and down the Susquehanna Valley in different promotions and here in the SWO. He has that Uprising Championship for a reason. The man is what he says he is. He is the superstar.
Merrick Miami is talented, no doubt about it. Of course, I would argue Miami principally has that Uprising Championship thanks to perfect timing, cashing in that wish to sneak in to the match between Prince Piranha and Benny Slater and steal that championship away.
Did he steal it, or did he pick the perfect moment? He had the wish, Professor. It was his for the taking. And he was tired of hearing that man in the middle of the ring, the referee, Zachary Carlucci, tell him that he wasn't ready for Matt Cardona. And that's another anecdote, a side note I would like to make, Professor. Merrick Miami has been preparing for this night as if he was going to be wrestling always ready Matt Cardona. But now he has a match against the red-hot Simon Ryme, and I hope that Merrick Miami can focus on the moment.
Excellent point, Ace. Of course, all of Miami's preparation was for Matt Cardona. Now he's got to turn on a dime and try to be ready for Simon Ryme, who has been nothing short of, frankly, unstoppable since breaking away from Mexico.
The challenger from Plaza Black, Maryland, weighing 223 pounds, the one, the only Simon Ryme!
Great ovation for Simon Ryme.
It's disgusting.
And his opponent, he comes to us tonight for his island suite in the Tiger Beach, Bahamas. He weighs 180 pounds. He is the current defending SWO Uprising Champion, Merrick Miami.
Oh, and a chorus of boos for the odds-on favorite in the match. These sinners are absolutely ridiculous.
Well, they have a right to their opinion, Ace. They're certainly not shy about voicing it.
We are now settling in on a moment in time, Professor. The main event of the 300th live professional wrestling event that the Susquehanna Wrestling Organization has put on. It is the gunslinger, the veteran, the challenger, Simon Ryme, taking on the Uprising Champion, the superstar, the hero of today, Merrick Miami.
I don't know about that last part, but I can certainly agree with the rest of it. And here we go, both men hammering away on each other now. It's a dogfight in the early going.
I think Simon needs to open up those fists, Professor.
Well, I believe Zach Carlucci was admonishing him for that. Oh, what a chop by Ryme.
General Kiesel was on the receiving end of one of those chops from my best friend Vicious Van Valley tonight. Let me tell you, those sting, Professor. Those sting.
Absolutely he was. Of course, bit of chaos there in your matchup earlier on. Just about everybody in the world seeming to get involved in it. But yet you guys came up a bit short.
Hey, whoa, we don't need to talk about me right now, Professor. We have the superstar lighting up Simon Ryme in the ring. Oh, God.
Beautiful changing of the subject. Simon Ryme now staring a hole in Merrick Miami. Whoa! Haymaker by Miami. Ryme tested him. Ryme misses up high. Miami with clothesline, but Ryme doesn't move.
Simon Ryme has a stocky figure about him. One that where if Merrick Miami is to get him off of his feet, has the advantage. It's going to be hard for Simon Ryme to keep going down and getting. Oh my God!
What a German suplex! Miami just landed flat on his head.
Carlucci needs to get on the outside of the ring and check Merrick Miami. Are you kidding? He just dropped on his freaking head.
Well, Carlucci's not a doctor here. Miami back up now. The worse for wear, absolutely, but at least able to get to his feet. Simon Ryme raking the back of Merrick Miami.
Digging those fingernails into the flesh of Merrick Miami's back. I think we need to get the doctor to check for any open wounds on that shark tattoo right down the spine of Merrick Miami.
Carlucci is up to 6 now. 7. They do have to be careful indeed. Down to 8. Ryme back in. Miami takes advantage.
And actually, let me rephrase that. They don't have to be careful. Simon needs to be careful because in all championship matches, unless otherwise stipulated, the champion has the advantage, which Merrick Miami has here. And if there was a count out on the outside, Professor, as you know, because you are a wrestling extraordinaire, you know, the knowledge is just flowing between your temples, that Simon Ryme would not have been able to win the Uprising Championship here tonight.
Now, sarcasm aside, I'll take the compliment, and you are absolutely 100% correct. It is not Merrick Miami who needs to beat Simon Ryme. It is Simon Ryme who must beat Merrick Miami.
That'll rearrange the bicuspids, Professor. As you were going on your monologue, Merrick Miami just took that size 12 right to the face of Simon Ryme.
He absolutely did, but only good for a count of 2. Miami trying to regroup here, hammering away now on Ryme. Carlucci admonishing Miami to open up those fists.
This is beautiful. These peasants sitting in these seats are in a stunned silence as the superstar absolutely demolishes their hero in the middle of the ring here at the Chapel Church in Red Lion.
What a knee lift by Miami. It is all Merrick Miami right now. Simon Ryme trying to get back into this, but Miami spending a lot of time jaw-jacking with referee Zach Carlucci here. Gotta call that a mistake.
Well, I think Miami needs to stop the jaw-jacking and just file a grievance against Zach Carlucci, because clearly he has something against him. And I know Human Resources and our union would certainly take care of Merrick Miami in this situation. I would see it through.
I'm sure you would.
Oh boy.
Ryme now, Fireman's carry, Samoan drop. Nicely done. But what did that take out of Ryme? Cover. 1, 2. 2 count only for Simon Ryme. Bit of a desperation maneuver there. But Ryme trying to come back into it.
Well, I think that you hit the nail right on the head there, Professor, when you said the desperation. Because Simon Ryme is desperate. And honestly, I think this moment might be too big for the gunslinger. He hasn't been in a main event of the SWO in nearly a full calendar year. Back in January when he teamed up with Trent Farrell to wrestle Dog Nation in the main event of New Heights. This is not where Simon Ryme typically wrestles. In the final match, with the lights on bright and the crowd ready with the championship on the line, the moment's too big for Simon Ryme.
Well, I'm not sure that I agree with that. Once again, Zach Carlucci and Merrick Miami having a disagreement, and you have to believe that time, favored Ryme, thumb to the eye by Simon Ryme. Need to be real careful about getting disqualified here. Here comes Ryme. Oh, what a clothesline. Down goes Miami. Cover. 1, 2, 3. 2 3/4 count for Simon Ryme. We were fingertips from having a new champion.
Now it's time to dig down deep inside. These are the moments in professional wrestling, and I've been there and I've done that. What do you have now? It is the bottom of the ninth. The bases are loaded. There are 2 outs, and you're stepping to the plate. And you sealed the deal. Listen, Simon Ryme is only on the offense right now because he thumbed Miami in the eye. And I heard you condoned it. You said he better be careful about getting disqualified. Had Miami done that, you'd have been like, disqualify him.
I wasn't condoning anything. That was a blatant, dirty trick, a desperation maneuver by Simon Ryme. Zach Carlucci letting a lot go in this one, knowing the importance of both the championship and it being the main event of SWO 300.
Oh my God, they're chanting "Stupid Star."
Oh, they are. And Miami gets crotched across the top rope. That'll ruin his weekend.
And Miami tried to keep his balance, but I think the reverberation with those ropes, they are cranked so tight, Professor. And so all Simon had to do was hit him just a little bit, and the shock through the rope was enough to knock Miami's balance and hit him right where the sun don't shine.
That it did. Ryme is trying to capitalize now, maybe thinking superplex. Ryme setting up. Oh, what a superplex by Simon Ryme. Miami is writhing on the mat, but Ryme is also the worse for wear.
This is a big moment in this match because now both men are down on an equal playing field, and Zach Carlucci has started to count. We're at 4, Professor. We're moving towards the count out, and neither man is really stirring.
They are not. Carlucci is at 6.
We're at 7 now. 7.
Both men getting back to their feet. Miami up first. Ryme is up as well. Oh, what a shot by Miami. And Ryme answers back. Miami.
This is it. This is the moment of truth.
Ryme.
These 2 gladiators are slugging it out in the middle of the squared circle.
That they are, trading hard shots.
Ryme at the upper hand.
Ryme does. Into the corner goes Miami. Ryme hammering away now, measuring. Here comes Simon Ryme. Oh no, nobody home. But Zach Carlucci is caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, what the heck? Ever since Zach Carlucci's become owner, he's been finding himself in the middle of every freaking situation as it unfolds in the ring. And this selfish owner, Zach Carlucci, once again finds himself in the middle of controversy.
Well, you'd certainly know something about being a selfish owner, wouldn't you?
I do not want to respond to that.
Merrick Miami now has the championship. He's looking to take Ryme's head off. No! Ryme ducks underneath. Ryme setting pile driver. Pile driver by Ryme. Carlucci is dazed and out of position.
No.
Cover 1.
Oh my God, no.
2. 3. 2 3/4 count. Simon Ryme. If Zach Carlucci had been in position, Simon Ryme would be the Uprising champion.
Did you hear the gasp from all of these sinners as Merrick Miami kicked out? Oh my God, they actually thought that Simon had a chance.
Simon did have a chance. To your point, Ace, I mean, Ryme was literally a fingertip or 2 away from being the champion. Wait a minute. Now Simon Ryme has the belt.
You know, this doesn't surprise me. You have to think back. Think about the reign of terror that Next Gen had. Think about that reign of terror. This is not out of character for Simon Ryme to grab the championship and take the short way out.
It is not, but Zach Carlucci telling Simon Ryme, you do it, I will disqualify you. Super kick by Miami. Another one. Miami, ducks under. Oh no, Miami has the belt. Miami has the belt. Miami misses. Zach Carlucci trying to get hold of that championship. Low blow by Miami.
I'm not sure that was a low blow. That was just a shot.
That was a plain low blow. And a welcome to Miami. Oh, no. Oh, no. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. No. The shoulder was up. The shoulder was up. Simon Ryme is still alive.
No.
Simon Ryme is still alive in this one.
Look at the face on Miami. Miami can't believe it.
He did not. He just hit him with his best shot. And Simon Ryme is still, oh no, Miami catching him again. Welcome to Miami. That's it. 1, 2, 3.
It's over. Signed, sealed, delivered. Goodbye, Professor.
And six, SWO Uprising Championship, the Superstar,
Well, Merrick Miami is going to get the victory here at SWO 300. A hard-fought matchup on the part of Simon Ryme. Of course, my guest broadcast partner, Ace Callis, has left the position here. What an amazing, tremendous night, fans. I can't thank you enough for joining us on this broadcast. For Big Dave, this is the Professor saying good night, God bless, thank you to the SWO, and of course, all of this is in memory of Jeff Becker.
First and foremost, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for letting me do this for 23 years. It is not easy, but when I came into this business, a lot of the old guys basically didn't give a damn about us coming in, and they didn't give us any advice along the way. They let us find it out on our own. I, along with a lot of other people in that back, have decided not to do that. And over those 23 years, I have given back to every one of those people in the back as best I could to help them along. So, then, the girl back there who sat and listened to this old man ramble for in town long about how they can better themselves, I say thank you. Because I know I can leave today knowing that there is talent back there, young, hungry talent that has come out of everyone, busted their ass in this ring for you people. And above all else, are far better than a lot of people you see out there today. And I know they thank you for coming out here tonight. It's not goodbye, it's so long, but for this time, thank you again, each and every one.
on behalf of the SWO, we want to thank you